Welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. An update in the special counsel case regarding the mishandling of classified documents. Donald Trump's bodyman, Walt Nauta, has pled not guilty to new criminal charges. The arraignment of Mar-a-Lago property manager Carlos de Oliveira was postponed. According to the indictment, Nauta helped conceal documents from a grand jury subpoena. De Oliveira allegedly helped him move some of the boxes back to a storage room to comply with the search. They also allegedly asked an employee to delete security footage at Mar-a-Lago and made false statements to investigators. Migrants seeking asylum are now sleeping outside the Roosevelt Hotel in New York. The hotel is being used as a processing center for newly arrived asylum seekers, but it has reached capacity. New York Mayor Eric Adams' office says upwards of 93,000 have entered the city's intake system since last spring. New York officials are asking the federal government to expedite work permits so migrants can work legally and rely less on city resources. The number of people dying or being disabled from heart problems caused by air pollution has jumped since 1990. Researchers took a closer look at particulate matter pollution globally. They found that 31% increase in deaths and disabilities between 1990 and 2019. Particulate matter pollution is when tiny particles of the air get stuck into your lungs or go into your bloodstream. The study is published in the Journal of the American Heart Association. New numbers are in from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and they show the Consumer Price Index made a slight uptick in July after 12 months straight of declines. The Advocate Channel's Karen Kaifa takes us through the numbers and what they mean for consumers.
A bump along the Federal Reserve's road to a target inflation rate of 2%. The Bureau of Labor Statistics said Thursday the Consumer Price Index rose 3.2% year over year in July, its first annual uptick in 13 months. Economists say there's more to that year over year figure, which is a far cry from a 40-year high of 9.1% hit in June 2022.
Well, it is not quite mission accomplished yet, but a significant progress on the inflation front has been made.
Housing costs remain stubborn, up 7.7% from 1 year ago and pushing the overall annual index higher. The report said shelter costs accounted for the bulk of a month-to-month increase in overall consumer prices of 0.2%. With the housing market still coming down from its screaming pandemic-era highs and feeling the pressure of the Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes to curb inflation, economists like Sungwon Son of Loyola Marymount University expect a turnaround in shelter costs, especially the rental market, ahead.
Sooner or later, we will see rents declining, and that's going to bring down the inflation rate quite a bit.
Energy and food also saw slight upticks from June to July. Items like beef, apples, and coffee cost more, eggs, chicken, and milk a little bit less. And airline fares and used cars and trucks were among other areas that saw decreases.
Thanks so much for joining us for Advocate Today. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For AC 24/7, I'm Aaron Dean.